there is a family which has been named by Jesus Christ. Then there is something which is being said there again, that we must walk around as members of that family. Each family, from where we come from, they have their own routine, which identify, oh, I've seen son of so and so, and they know that the behaviors of that family, the way of life of that family is different from the other family. So it tells us something that we must be within the family of Christ. Then, because I'm not preaching, then if we are to become members of this family, first of all, do we agree that we are members of Pusta family first? Pusta family, that is the first thing. Then the larger family is Pwani University family. Then the bigger family is Kenyan family. The bigger one is also the Earth family, because Paul amesema kuna familia ya Mungu yenye iko mbinguni na yenye iko wapi? Dunia. Then we should work as members of that family. How should we work around? I know currently the challenges we had when I was growing up and when my colleagues were growing up may be different from the challenges you are also facing at that somebody was signing differently from what I expected. Yet biologically, I could see, even though overtly, what that person was, but signed differently. That is not the issue. How should we work around as members of family? Because Christ will not accept us if we work in a certain way, apart from what the Bible tells us, because Psalms 119, verse 11, have hidden my word in my heart so that I should not sin against you. And then in 105, you are the light of my path. And also, Jesus himself saying, you are the light of the world. Now, if we are to attain to that, how should we live around faced with the challenges? And how can we change these challenges to be opportunities as we grow in the Christian family? And I think I should allow each one of us to say now the challenges we face. We may not be able to give a solution, but we may be able to guide ourselves. Quite a challenge sometimes in these times of distractions from this. I think hata sometimes unalala mpaka unaanza kuguza simu. Why? It is worse than alcohol these days. Everything phone, and then TikTok, and then social media, then so many other things. Then comes in somebody else through this again, guides you to go to do some things which you are not supposed to do. How do we maintain? How do we use these gadgets and still remain in this? That's the question to all of us. Is it a difficult question? Is it a difficult question? Tukiwa Pwani, tunataka kuishi namna gani? Ama ni wachokoze kidogo? Ni makosa kuwa na relationship? Ni makosa kuwa na relationship? Hey. Where are you? Okay, I have a relationship somewhere. But is it makosa kuwa na relationship? Please, I want a response from you. It is not. Then the question should be, what kind of relationship? Because if it's not wrong to have a relationship, then what kind of relationship? And there was a standard which we've been given by this, and I'm not going to preach. So, but there is a standard there. So what kind of relationship? And I said, I gave a disclaimer that at times we want to say, to call black, black, white, white, not gray. I don't know what that means. All of us who are here are the top cream of this nation, isn't it? Simuko kwa institution ya higher learning, sindio, that is the top cream. So some things I don't need to stress them so much. So, if it is not wrong to have a relationship, how should this relationship be? And if in case we've made a mistake and gone the wrong way, should we condemn ourselves? And how should we accommodate ourselves without calling white or black, calling it gray? Response from them. I like kuchokoza watu. I like kuchokoza watu. Watu wenye nimewafunza kwa darasa wanajua mimi. Kuna nursing students hapa from second year and above, fourth year, third year. Mimi ni mchokozi, sio? So, nimesema mimi kama mnijibu. Brother Maua, mimi naona nimeuliza swali ngumu. Hebu nisaidie hapo.
Thank you so much. We want to be real and we are here to help each other. Sawa sawa? Okay. So you are men. A man. Have you ever heard say a man, mwanaume ni nini? Ni effort. Mwanaume ni kufanya hivi na hivi. Have you ever felt that pressure on you? When you are told mwanaume, wewe ni mwanaume na hakuna kitu unafanya? Inakuwaga hivyo. Na pressure na kwa real, si ndio? Hizo pressure huwa ziko, si ndio? The question is simple. As a man, are you okay to have a girlfriend? Is it okay to have a girlfriend? Yes, do you have a girlfriend? Maybe you can tell us. Na maisha imekuwa namna gani? Yeah. Nani ako na girlfriend? Si wewe ni you are a man. Si ndio? Yes. Do you have a girlfriend? Mpatie huyo jamaa mic, atuambie maisha iko namna gani na girlfriend. Aya. Okay, let's listen. Hiyo wacha niangalie hii yangu.
Okay, God is good and all the time. Okay, so hata mimi pia natamani tu. Na pia mnaweza nisaidia hapo. Natamani tu. Sina.
Amesema anatamani. Swali ni kuwa kitu ambayo unatamani, mbona hujai, kwani hakuna girls here? Or these are also not girls? Why?
Wako wengi. Lakini kazi ndio ngumu. Kazi ndio ngumu.
Yes, I have. the benefits of having a girlfriend. Okay. For boys, maybe they, okay, at some point, boys cannot fathom that which maybe ladies can fathom. What I mean is that this other gender, they have maybe an extra, what should I say? Not wisdom. Wisdom boys tumewashinda na msimsi. Wako na gentleness yenye wanaume hawana. Wanaweza vumilia for some time longer than men. Never. Why? I've not taken her officially to be my wife, so I cannot stay with her. Yes. Never in my room. My room is gender sensitive. It is only for men. I don't know if there is one here who is not my girlfriend. All of these people are my girlfriend. Yes. Oh, a lover. Yes. One. No. Because I have not taken her. Yes. I have not legally taken her to be my lover. We have not done any wedding. We have not done anything. So, no. Engaged. I think that now depends. It is personal. Only the extent of that one which you should get after marriage, but the
1, 2. Hello. 1, 2. One. One, two.
Because unaweza sema now I'm a first year and I can't. Unajua most of the time people do defer. Unaweza kuwa umefanya kitambo and you were deferred. Now uko first year. Sasa na uko mtu mkubwa, you are capable. Are you limited to that? Now it just depends with the responsibility you have. If you are ready to get married or lover or girlfriend, you have these qualities. You are capable, you can do. And you are doing that with mind. Because most form ones, not form ones, first years, they are just excited because they are going into married relationships just because of the excitations. Now what you have to know is that you should be doing these things knowingly. Like, hawendi tu hapo ku-excite. Like, hao watu wako na relationship now, mimi ndio nakaa tofauti, now I have to join them so that we can be one. It should not be that way. Like inafaa unatumia akili, then you add the Christianity now that way. Yes, I can say that way.
Does he resonate with your ideas of your thoughts? Tulisema mwanaume ni effort. Afastia amekuja hapa, mzazi ameuza kila kitu, anaona nina mtoto. Mtoto hukumbe yeye ni mzima, mtu mzima akikuika pwani, si ndio? Lakini kwa mzazi ni mtoto ameuza kila kitu, anapigaga simu kwa baba ama mama, imagine hata rent siwezi lipa, na huku amechukua msichana wenyewe, si ndio? So he has a point. That is what he's trying to tell you, si ndio? But there's someone, you are here in higher, in the higher level of education. There's someone mulisoma naye alimaliza class 8 na hakuendelea, si ndio? Huyu jamaa ako kwa village. From class 8 wewe ukaendelea mpaka form 4, then ukaenda university, but yule jamaa alimaliza class 8, na class 8 amepatiwa mashamba sijui eka ngapi, ako na ng'ombe ngapi, amekaa hapo. What else is he thinking? Marriage. Na ako na ng'ombe, ako na kila kitu, si ndio? Sasa na ujiuliza, what else am I waiting for? If he goes ahead and gets someone na akamwoa, akalipa mahari, akafanya harusi na kila kitu, ni makosa? I'm trying to open this, what I'm saying, and we are trying to be real with ourselves. So if someone is also in the university, is 30 years old, ako third year, si ndio? Alafu ukasema third year afanye asikue na lava, si ndio? Lakini huyu jamaa ameona kamtu, si kamtu, si ndio? Kuendelea hivyo. So the point is, we want to agree, but I want us to move these things very fast. The issue of the age, the issue of the time, the issue of how to go about it, the process. How are we doing it? Those are very pertinent questions. Sawa. Now, when we were talking about black and black, white and white, all of us, we can make mistakes. And you find ourselves, when you came here as a first year, you are a girl, let's say now girls, you are so naive, ukapata ka fourth year mwingine, akakuwa lava wako, si ndio? Na ukapata ball, si ndio? Aya, then akili nakuja nasema, this is not okay, but it's okay, it has happened, si ndio? Are we going to judge that person? So unajua first years, nilikwambia leo vitu ni mzito, and they will keep on. So don't get surprised. Sawa. Don't get surprised. Things will be falling. Anytime we try to be real, kidogo, you'll find things, so just don't get surprised. So in that case, as I try to look at this and bringing my brother back to this conversation, I want us, okay? Okay, thank you. I know the challenge we are having here. There's someone who is sitting there. He's saying, I'm a third year, I'm a fourth year, lakini I'm loaded. Niko na do. Kwani shida iko wapi? Yes. Okay. Thank you, thank you. I like the way we are going because there was issue of the age is not clear in the Bible when someone is supposed to marry. He's saying that theoretically many authors have said that there's a time when you are supposed to be mature upstairs. And there are things that you're supposed to do with maturity. Because if, for example, relationship, there are many girls in the room. I'm here to get the voice of a lady. But that point there, do you agree that a man, kuna wanaume wengine sio mature, unasemaga, I've come across some ladies that are saying, huyo chali sio, huyo bado ana utoto mwingi sana. Alafu sasa anasema, sasa mimi sasa sitaki hao, wanataka wababa. Kwa sababu hao ndio wako mature. Maybe can I get a lady to respond on issue of age so that we can put that issue of age into perspective?
Happy Sabbath. Happy day. According to me, yes, some men are not mature, if I may say. Not because of age, but the way they are thinking. For example, let me say an example. You meet a guy. The reason why ladies are saying that some are not mature, you meet a guy, what is thinking ahead of him or what is planning about himself will just show you that this guy is mature or not. Like, let me say you have someone in your life, then that person, he just talk about the way he wants to enjoy life, and you are serious, you want someone who can marry you, or someone who cares about a woman, but that guy only thinks about according to me, maturity of a man is the way he thinks. What he says is the maturity of that person, not about age.
So not about age. So a 14 years old can be more very mature somewhere. Huh? Can somebody 14, 15 be mature? What brings this maturity? Can we say someone who has, because you have said it's not about age. It's not about age. Is that correct? That is what she's saying. Huh?
I still support is not about age, because I have my youngest brother. When you come and converse with that boy, like he's still a boy, let me say, but the way he thinks, when you ask him about something to do with the relationship, marriage, he'll just tell you that you, first of all, you are in church. How can you ask me about marriage and still yet I have nothing? My father still feeds me. That's someone who's thinking. You see that?
Issue of age is big because even with the government, they are saying that you are a child until you reach 18, and if you marry before someone who is under 18, tutakupeleka jela.
Yes, God is good, and all the times. I want to talk about the issue of age, and on my side, I want to try to be cultural. In this sense, as Africans, we have a culture, and now, right now, the generation where we are, most of us, we don't know the culture. Maybe those who know it are very few. So when we go back to our culture, we talk about our grandparents, the time when they were marrying. Actually, they were marrying at the age of 16, and at that age, you could look at him and how we are used to be, the stories which we hear from our grandparents, that when he was marrying at the age of 16, at that time, he was able to own property. He was a reader. Then there are those who were older than a 16-year-old boy. They owned nothing. They had nothing at all, and they were not able to marry. So the issue of age, it depends on how you mature. There are people, maybe when they are, let's say that normally we believe that if a person is going to join university, a person is joining at the age of 18 or 20 onwards. But there are people, you find a person is at university at the age of 15. How did that person make to university? The intelligence of that person. So also maturity doesn't depend on the age of a person. The same way, the intelligence of a person has nothing to do with age. So there is a person who can mature actually at age 16, and there is a person who is at age 40, but that person is actually mature. So age and maturity has no relationship.
Thank you. I think boy child, he has supported the lady's point of view, isn't it? So that age and maturity, and now this is the conflict as when we are here we usually have, because we tell you or we tell each other that don't do this and that, and then you are saying you are old enough to handle this and that. Right now, for those who are on campus right now, someone will say, I'm old enough, I can have a relationship. And we are telling you, no, maybe not. And the conflict starts there. That is where the issue is. But in between, we are getting also from girls, they are your classmate, and they are saying, you are not mature enough. So you cannot, wacha nitafute ule mtu mwingine. But again, they are also trying to demystify this mystery which surrounds the issue of also their age mates there. That there are some who are more mature. Sawa sawa. So, based on that, I would like to bring in my brother, Maritim here, to pick it from there. Please proceed.
Thank you, bruh. I saw one thing. It leaned towards only the boy child. I'm a boy child also. The ladies didn't want to talk. I don't know why. And we went and leaned so much on maturity. there is something called responsibility also. Yes, you could be you could be mature. Are you responsible? Ama utazidi kuendelea kumcall baba, I have a son, daddy, ni kubaya, nimekaa vibaya sana. Na kumbe unataka kusupport mtu mwingine ambayo akiumwa na tumbo, akiwa na mashida ingine tena, unashindwa. Bado utasema, let me tell you a very short story. I know this is not my time. Our time imeisha kama family life. And I think next time you should give us 3 hours. Or 20 hours. 20 minutes. I have 20 minutes, or you want to give me 20 minutes? Okay. Now, the question, what I want to say before I steer off from that end is, remember, in every relationship you have, it comes with responsibility. Are you responsible enough? But at the same time, whoever gave a sermon in the morning, Mungu anasema, mawazo yangu yako mbali na mawazo ya mwanadamu. You may think you are doing the right thing when actually you've gone against God, what God is thinking. So our thoughts and God's thoughts are quite diverse. We should play. I gave a marking scheme there. Walimu wote hapa wanakuanga na marking scheme. If you si lazima sana aone word by word, but that guideline inaitwa walimu wanaitaje kwa wanaita guide what? Marking guide, so that you stick within. So the Bible should be our standard. And everything we do, if we believe what we say we believed, then we should remain there. Na makosa ikisha tokea, then get back to the path. Everything we say, the Bible says that everything has its own time. There is a right time for everything. Kuna time ya kupanda na kuna kuvuna. Sindio? So let's do things the right way. But in case something happens and you slip, don't lead yourself into temptation. Ukifikiria kwamba Mungu atakuokoa. I always say something biologically. There are some people which people think wanasema. Mtu anaweza kukuambia, I'm not a medical practitioner. I belong to the other part. Mtu anasema kwamba so and so has been spoken for the last 50 years. Na hajawahi kuwa na shida. I always pose a question to that person. Do you understand your genetics? Because my genetics might be predisposing me to coming down with cancer of the lung after exposure to smoking. There is somebody who does not have that predisposition. I'm sorry to go that path. Now, in this case, unajua mlango wako wa rehema utafungwa lini? Unaweza kusema wacha nitoke kidogo alafu nirudi. Kumbe unatoka kidogo na mlango wako ukafungwa. Ukaishia huko. Mumenipata? So don't lead yourself into temptation. Also, remember, always be responsible. If you believed and you said you are a Christian, also be responsible to that Christianity. Then comes this thing. We used to quote sometimes some things when we were youth. Anasema kwamba wasichana sasa na wauliza, mwanaume mimi ama huyu akija akikuambia, unaniambia unanipenda, nionyeshe. How will you answer? Na hapo ndio tunajipata, the decision we make at that time determines your destiny. Your destiny here and maybe your destiny thereafter. Simunijibu. Ladies, I have daughters and I have many here. Si unanipenda, nionyeshe. Nini naonyesha kwamba ninapenda? And yet kumbe the man anafikiria kwingine. So how are you supposed to respond to that? Na mbeleni ameonyesha kwamba anakupenda, alafu sasa anakuambia ili unionyeshe kwamba unanipenda, you move further. Alafu unajipata there is a joke when first years come, wale wenye wanakuwa wanakimbilia freshers, first semester, second semester wameanza kukimbia. Sa in the first semester the boy child anakimbiza msichana. In the second semester or the first semester of 2.1 msichana anakimbiza mvulana. Nilisema mimi ni mchokozi, nilidanganya? Simu respond ndio tufunge, time yangu imeisha, tafadhali. Will respond. Huh? Is it real? First semester tunakimbiza fresher, young blood. 2.1 there is another fresher group amekuja, wachana na the old one. I'm not Nani? Iko net? Kwa makanisa mengine tunasema mama kanisa.
Happy Sabbath. Happy day. So if a man asks me that I show him if I love him, that was the question. So some of us, we do cooperate. Nimesema some of us. So some of us, but I think almost all of us, we do cooperate too because you love him. So you'll do what he wants. But back in your mind, you know, what you are doing is not the right thing. Your instincts will just tell you that you are not doing the correct thing, but because of love, manzi.
Happy Sabbath. Okay, personally nasema if he's a godly sent man to me, then automatically those going to be his thoughts. Then I'll do it the other way and maybe I show him care, attention, whatever.
Amesema useme wasikie.
I'm saying this, kama is God sent. See, maybe imefika time ya kutafuta mchumba and then it's God sent, umeonyesha this the right person. Akikwambia, how show me that you love me. Maybe his thoughts haitakuwa all about having sex.